Welcome to our second beginner's guide, Aspiring Pirate Kings. This time it is about a topic that is fundamentally important to progress in Corsair Cove and make your pirate town flourish. The topic is logistics and upkeep. Maybe after a short playtime you have already noticed the issue that your pirates are not exactly happy with your leadership and you are wondering how you deserve this. But no problem, after a few tips you will be the hero for your subjects. Most of the time it only comes down to a few small improvements. First, you need to understand what is important to the pirates, and it is actually very simple. Give them a roof over their heads, enough food and of course something to drink. The good thing is that you start directly with a pirate camp, and that already provides shelter for 25 of your pirates for whom you no longer need to build any housing. If you click on your pirate camp, you can immediately see if something is marked in red and they are unhappy, and you can also see whether you are in plus or minus for housing. It is important to note that houses do not generate drifters. You only get new drifters if some are washed up on your islands or through various events, but we will cover that in another guide. So it is really just about having enough housing for the existing drifters so that no one has to be homeless. I mean, who wants to sleep outside at night on an island full of dangerous and poisonous animals and possibly other things that appear at night? Ooh. But seriously, provide your pirates with everything they need and they will thank you. Pro tip: just build more houses than you currently need. Apart from a few planks, this has no disadvantages. Then you won't have to constantly build new houses as more drifters are washed ashore. Once you have enough housing, you need to make sure that the bellies of your pirates are always full. At the beginning you only have the campfire as a food production building and a galley that distributes the food from the campfire to your pirates, which is sufficient for the start. Build the campfire close to the galley you want to supply in order to always have a green supply line. Otherwise, the paths are too long and your production will slow down. In this context, it is important to understand when you have enough food for your pirates. The upkeep naturally increases with the number of your assigned pirates. Here you can see how many drifters you have, meaning pirates who are not yet assigned and are lazing around, and how many hardworking pirates you have. You need to make sure that production is always at least as high as the train. If the train is too high, there are two options. You can of course build more production buildings of this type, or you can assign more drifters to a production building to increase production. Just use the all hands on deck function. Even if you do not need it at the very start, it is a good idea to already plan ahead and set up a tavern and a moonshine still nearby. Your crew will eventually want booze in addition to stew, so preparing this production chain early and stockpiling a bit will help you stay ahead. At the start, that is already enough. If you still have problems, it is often due to two things. First, check carefully whether all your buildings are actually connected to the pirate camp. You can see this by this symbol if they are not. Even if they are connected, it makes sense from time to time to see if you can build shorter paths. Optimizing logistics from time to time does not harm, especially in Corsair Cove where you can build anywhere. The second point might be that you want to build or produce something and you have no drifters left. If you are not getting new ones through an event, simply check if you can reassign drifters from buildings you do not currently need. For example, if you have enough planks, temporarily stop production there and you will have drifters available again. Now you have everything you need at the start to keep logistics, your production chains, and thus the satisfaction of your pirates running. We will see each other again in the third guide, you landlubbers, and then we will cover events on the 7 seas and how to master them. Until then, keep raiding and plundering, the bills do not pay themselves.